imagine that each is controlled by equally skilled players.
However, since the rise of these types of lists within gaming communities, they have been used as modes of parody, criticism, and jokes, ranking non-video game-related subjects as well.
Okay, that's enough. At the moment, humans have created countless programming languages. However, very few of them have made it to the top and are now actually on duty and being used either by big tech companies or individuals. Some of them are good, some of them are famous, and others are... Before we dive into my ultimate programming tier list, I just want to turn your brain to critical mode, because these tier lists in this matter can be very subjective. Fun to watch, bad to fully rely on. All languages have strengths and weaknesses. An S-tier language can be easily dropped to wherever the bottom tier is when trying to use it for something it's not designed for. These tier lists on YouTube may be a good starting point to discover some new languages and expand your knowledge. They are easy to swallow information and definitely better than reading someone's blog post to tell you that Go is trash as PHP is. However, tier lists in this matter oversimplify complex information and can be misleading for beginners, especially if they were posted by the folks on TikTok. I think this is one of the reasons why people now treat these tools as cults or even religions. The tier list you're seeing right now was created with my friend, who is into cybersecurity. The list is obviously not biased. It had one rule: LLVM gets you up, JVM gets you down. Why? I don't know. We were basically learning about languages right on the spot. I mean, what the hell is this? I lost the footage. Anyway, enough talking and let us begin. Lua, a lightweight general-purpose language created in 1993. Simple, flexible, and one-indexed. Its OOP is based. You have an object and methods hanging out of it. I mean, they call objects staples, but you get the idea. And before you ask, yes, it has a package manager. It is single-threaded, but you can still use coroutines. It's been embedded into different software, Roblox, 5M, wherever is this, and it's used to configure Vim. I used it to create mods for MTA. It's only fault that no big tech company decided to throw money at it. See tier.
Why you bully me?
JavaScript. Created in 1995, it is considered the core language of the World Wide Web. I have been coding in JavaScript for my entire life, and the only thing I can say about it is...
beautiful, elegant, a masterpiece of engineering, human ingenuity at its finest, truly a stunning, gorgeous, jaw-dropping language.
D tier. TypeScript, or JavaScript with types, or is it? It was developed by Microsoft to be a superset of JavaScript. Now, I want you to imagine how bad JavaScript is and double it. The whole less error-prone thing is just a straight lie. Because in TypeScript, types can be sometimes tricky. It lets you typecast wherever the hell you want, and each project requires you to buy another drive, which causes the LSP server and VS to crash every 5 minutes. TypeScript is neither a programming language nor a JavaScript superset. It's a VS extension. B tier anyway. Python, a general-purpose programming language created in 1991, easy to grasp and learn for beginners for its oversimplified syntax, large community, dynamically typed, heavily used for machine learning and data analysis, horrible performance, no constants, everyone hates GIL, numerous compilers, and the try-catch bullshit now is try-except. Fascinating. I don't know who thought that whitespace indentation was a good idea anyway. Still, a solid language. B tier. Well, moving on to PHP, the loved and the most hated. It has no other use case other than web development, which can be easily replaced with any other language. PHP developers' derived lambos became a myth. Honestly, it has my favorite keyword. It still has a large community despite being old, and it recently got a major update that had typed class constants, deep cloning of read-only properties, a new JSON validate function, revolutionary features. I appreciate the efforts, but E tier. Java, class-based object-oriented high-level programming language that is fairly secure and has been the most adopted language through the years. It is strictly typed language and criticized for boilerplate code. It can be used in various fields. Yeah. I tried it once in my entire life. It was but D tier. Another product we have from Microsoft is C#. It is basically a copy of Java. They even copied the public main class public static void main strings args feature from Java. Then they removed it. It gives you control over memory despite being a high-level programming language. It also allows asynchronous programming and multi-threading. It is cross-platform, kind of. To be honest, I used it only once for the Unity framework. I would prefer it over Java. C tier. MATLAB. Haram tier. Rust. A memory-safe language thanks to the borrow checker strict rules that make your life easier. No need for an entire book about pointers when you have box, cell, ref cell, RC, arg, mutex, weak, unique RC, pin, and unpin. It has a strong typing system and features that TypeScript developers don't understand. It also made strings way easier. You know, we only have a string slice, string, CSTR, C-string, OSTR, OSstring. Yeah, unsafe Rust can be a little bit tricky. It is the favorite for malware developers because, yeah, good luck reversing that. Also, the Rust Foundation is kind of gay. All that Rust has produced is literally already existing software with colors. Anyway, I love it. A tier. C. Created in the 70s. The oldest language we have on the list. It's been used to create most of the languages we have talked about so far, and every existing piece of software out there. Minimal and simple, but strong enough to build anything. Probably obsolete, known for memory corruption. It lets you do whatever the hell you want, like dereferencing a pointer that's more likely a null pointer, typecasting with no compile time errors, using uninitialized variables, or my favorite, pointer aliasing. It has one of the best features, trolling code bases. Everyone wants the speed of C, but no one wants to use C. S tier. C++, the first and the last DLC for C, created in 1983, often called C with classes. It offers more features than C that work out of the box, while maintaining performance. It was criticized for being too featureful. The no memory safety features were also inherited from C, with a little bit of spice. Templates are pain in the ass, or most likely a skill issue. Elegant error messages, very comprehensive syntax, and trust me on this, don't you ever try to check the state declarations. It's horrible.
It's kind of like a pre-done-for-you union. It's either a string or a char. I don't know what a variant is.
Linking errors will cost your soul. Linus hates the language for some reason, and its fans have serious deals with the Rustaceans. A tier.
Nim 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 nim.
Let's see. I have a place right here. Nice. Go, a statically compiled high-level programming language created by Google in 2007. It is simple and efficient. It has blazingly fast compile time. It has garbage collector, great concurrency model, screw your OOP, has the best package manager, if error doesn't equals nil is a feature, and it's the language I have no opinion on because I'm still learning it. Our note here. React. Obviously, there is a hell lot of languages I didn't mention because either I never worked with them or they never made it to production. Now, since we have finished ranking, just give me a sec. Yeah, as I said, these tier lists are subjective. Every language has its quirks and superpowers, although there is some that objectively suck. Yeah, looking at you, JavaScript. But that doesn't change the fact that you shouldn't learn it, or at least check on it. Whether C++ is better than Rust, is JavaScript really obscure? Well, it actually is, but the point is, I just write with whatever makes me happy and what makes sense to use. Though, if you are using JavaScript, I really doubt that part. If you think there is a single best god-tier language that can do everything, you're just being a fool and a sinner. If you made it this far watching this 18 years old fool with cracked voice talk shit about stuff that are certainly older than him, why don't you just hit the like and the subscribe button? Huh.